I, I can't fathom it. Really, I've got 1,000 subscribers. 1,000 subscribers. A lot of you may be thinking like, oh, you're overreacting, you're making too much of a big deal out of it, you're emoting and all this stuff, you know. But this is a huge deal for me. And it made me very happy. I mean, when I started YouTube, I started it with two goals in mind. And those goals were to bump into someone randomly in a lobby who I've never met, because they know me through YouTube, and sort of them bringing it up. You know, the idea of just sort of bumping into someone who's seen my content in a lobby just seemed really cool to me. That happened when I was playing, I think it was Battlefield 3 with Luke. Some just random dude came into the party like, hey man, I saw your videos. And I was like, oh, awesome, we got something in common, because I made those. Like, it was awesome. I bumped into someone, and I can't remember the name of the guy, but it was really cool. And my second goal, sort of unconfidentially, unofficially, was for 1,000 subscribers. I never made a push for it. I never saw it as like my ultimate goal or something that I have to do. It just seemed so cool to me to have 1,000 subscribers, to have those extra numbers, an extra zero after the 100, just seemed so cool to me. And now it's me. 7 years ago, almost to the day, give or take a month, I sat down at my computer at this big thing that I had with a screen. You didn't go like that. You had a thing and then you sat down. I sound so old. This is crazy. I sat down at my computer, randomly looking through, you know, gaming videos, and I bumped into CNanners. And his videos and the way that he spoke and the things that he spoke about just resonated with me so much, to where I went through the phases that you go through when you know, just become obsessed with something. I watched it, and then you know, you feel as though you feel sort of weird when you're not watching it, if that makes sense. But then you go through the phase where you want to be that, you want to reenact it, and I was there. And so I made a YouTube channel which wasn't actually this one, and I made some terrible videos. Where I played like PC games, and I downloaded this capture software and I spoke over them, and it was so bad. I would love to see them again, but yeah, we won't talk about those. And I would talk over them, and I wasn't really loud enough, not very confident or anything like that, but I did it. And then I stopped making content for that a couple of weeks later. But then I made another YouTube channel in which I made terrible videos. Not as bad as before, but not great. But I did, and it was what I wanted to do, and I'm a man who's always wanted to be creative, who loves creativity, and one of my favourite movies is a movie about Banksy. You know, I thrive on it. I love being able to express what's in your head, and YouTube has always been a way for me to do that. And I know that I haven't been able to upload content as regularly as I should be, and I'm disappointed about that. That there have been things, you know, times at which I haven't really felt too inspired. This sounds like an X Factor audition. There were times when, you know, I tripped over a cable and it hurt my finger. Please just let me win. I want money. But there were times at which that I couldn't upload, and I wasn't very inspired, and I wasn't really feeling it. But I feel as though, particularly with this happening, and with a sort of surge happening again for the first time in a very long time, I do feel inspired to make videos. I do want to make things again, and I've sort of figured out a way, because I'm more busy than I used to be. Now I'm at university and I'm working and all of this stuff. I do struggle with making content as regularly as I used to be able to, but I have sort of devised a way where I sort of upload things privately and let them, you know, come out into the wild and things like that, that I think may work. And it has been working so far, and it has for the last few months. I don't want this to sound like a Grammy acceptance speech, but there are people I want to thank. You know, I want to thank Luke for doing Alan Luke Plays Some, which, you know, I still watch today. It still is probably my favourite thing that I've ever done for YouTube. They're so fucking funny, especially the Portal 2 one. So thank you, Luke, and for the collaborative things that we did together as well, which were really, you know, inspiring and really good. And Ben, and Jam, and Danny, you know, and By Dubsy, who I did a dual com with a few years ago, and Tucker for playing Jim in No Journey, a series that I would love to revisit, but probably never will because it was a machinima. No one does this anymore. But maybe one day. Do you hear me, Jim? Do you hear me? And to the American guy who made that Halo 4 video. Everyone. And to my girlfriend, who's been incredibly supportive and really, she's been in some of my videos. She was in the Jelly Bean one that came before this. Everyone's just been really, really amazing over this period. And I was messaging Ben, who was in a Minecraft video, a series of Minecraft videos. Really, it's a funny guy. I really want to get him back on here. And he was, he got it. He understood what a big deal this is to me, and said, "Well, you know what you got to do now? You got to make more goals." And it's true. And I don't want to, set these like pretentiously. I want 500 likes by the next video, or it's just not happening. I don't want to do that, and I don't want to expect things. I just want to set like ambiguous goals, vague goals that I can sort of drift towards. So, here's to 2,000. Here's to 2,000 subscribers by whenever the fuck. So thank you again, everyone. It's been amazing, and hopefully it will continue to be amazing, whether we're still on YouTube in 5 years' time or not. Things go the way that they have been continuing to go with monetization, things like that we won't talk about now because that is for another video, and I sort of already talked about it a lot. I'm rambling, I'm so sorry. Who knows? Who knows where we'll be in a few years' time, but I want to thank everybody for subscribing and sticking by me, especially the ones who have stuck by those periods where I didn't really upload much and things like that. It has been, you're amazing. And I'm not just saying this, it's going to sound like I'm just saying it, but I really mean it. The people who watch my videos, I'm not going to use the word fans because I'm not an asshole. The people who watch my videos are so fucking cool. So fucking cool. The comments that I get and the feedback I get, it's just, there's so much positivity. And I'll say this, so, to sort of dilute the happiness, Disney-esque-ness of this comment, it didn't start out that well. I did have a lot of doubt, and I almost closed my channel so many times due to people being so negative. But now I'm in a position where everybody is just so fucking positive. I get constructive feedback, which is great. I love it. People wanting to get in touch, people wanting to play games, people wanting to collaborate, and I'm down for all of this stuff because you guys are so fucking cool. I sound like a vlogger, but you're all, honestly, I have such cool people watching my videos, and I can't see that going. Maybe it's because I make these CNN-esque videos and everyone thinks they're watching him. I'm not sure, but it is so cool. So again, thank you everybody for watching, and I guess I'll see you later.